Hi, everyone. My name is Stephen So. Hope you can hear me. I want to take a second to thank you, the board of directors, the CSXP staff, and our CEO, Lauren Gantini, for putting up this first ever virtual seminar. And also want to thank all the members for supporting this event. It is my honor to introduce this year 2020 CSXP Technician Achievement Award recipient, Donna Fitzgerald. I have known Donna for over 17 years. Actually, my first interaction with her was not in the pharmacy arena. Actually, I was serving her at my parents' restaurant, and that's how I found out she wanted to become a technician. And somehow, when I was coming to one of the CSXP seminars, I bumped into her. I was very surprised, and I'm so glad that she found a home and she became extremely active in many different events. And as an active member at the Diablo chapter, Donna has served in many capacities, including technician liaison, historian, webmaster, event photographer. And currently, she's also co-chair of the annual Night Owl industry. And she has done a lot of work for her local chapter. And I'm very impressed with her contribution to the society. Unfortunately, this year we could not see each other in person at a seminar. However, many of you guys will easily recognize her that she probably is one of the few individuals that have the longest ribbons. Hopefully, next year we can see her in person. I will congratulate her in person, and hopefully she will have much longer ribbons to share with everyone. So now I'm going to turn to Dan Dow, who will allow him to share a few things about Donna's contribution at the state level. Okay.
Well, thank you very much, Keith. And you've said a lot. I want to congratulate all the other prior winners of each of the awards. It is a great achievement for each of these individuals. And yes, I'm so glad that we have Lorianne DiMartini as our Chief Executive and Executive Vice President of CSHP. This is the first virtual presentation, and I'm hoping that this will be the last, I'll be honest with you. I cannot wait until we can get back together and see each other face to face and actually honor and network very closely. Donna Fitzgerald has been one of the best and brightest technicians that I've known throughout my career. I first met her through our professional interactions at CSHP as well as the affiliate CSHP Diablo chapter. I just want to put a plug in. I think it is still the biggest affiliate chapter in all of CSHP. And there's a reason for it, because people like Donna, Martin, and Barbara Yanaka and Judy really strive to drive that chapter. No, I am not a member of that affiliate chapter yet. So Donna's been a very dedicated individual who's always been committed at doing her best at CSHP on the board of directors. She was there for 3 years as a board member, and I cannot remember a time when Donna did not attend a meeting, nor was she ever unprepared. She always participated, and you could tell she was very passionate about the practice of pharmacy and carrying out her responsibilities and making sure that what she was doing was acting on the best behalf of the general membership. I also work with Donna at Kaiser Permanente. She's an excellent supervisor and works hard to ensure that everything that she does is always based on ensuring that we do good things for our patients that we work with today. One of the things I really appreciate Donna is that whenever she does anything, she is very serious about it, and she carries out that responsibility faithfully. As Keith mentioned, she's been on the board of directors. She's been on the pharmacy technician executive leadership committee. She's been a seminar technician co-chair. It just goes on and on. I cannot think of anybody that deserves this technician award more than Donna. With that, we want to turn this over to Donna. Thank you very much on behalf of Keith and myself.
Hi. Thank you, Mr. Dan and Mr. Keith, for that warm, welcoming introduction. Or should I say Dr. Dan and Dr. Keithan for that warm, welcoming introduction. And also, I did bring my ribbons. I do have them. I'm delighted, honored, thrilled, and touched to be joined tonight by so many family members, friends, colleagues, and previous Technician Achievement Award winners. I would like to thank Dr. Barbara Unaka and Mr. Tom Harper for nominating me for this award, and those special colleagues who wrote recommendation letters: Dr. Martin Noya, Dr. Dan Dong, Dr. Keithan So, Miss Sylvia Banson, Miss Nancy Applehaltbach, Miss Dana Ryan, and Miss Kathy Daly. I would also like to thank CSHP and the Recognition Committee for selecting me to receive the special honor for Technician Achievement Award winner for 2020. Being involved in the community and helping others have always been passions of mine. As a pharmacy technician representative, my mission has been twofold: to help people and to encourage them to work with others to change their community and to expand their profession. With the support of family, friends, and colleagues, working with my local pharmacy chapter, Diablo Society of Health System Pharmacists, helped me become a better pharmacy professional and has enriched my life as a person. Several folks have inquired on why I switched from IT to pharmacy. In the late 90s, my mom was suffering from metastatic breast cancer, and several times a day, she needed to take all types of medications. There were over 15 different types of meds, and not being previously exposed to any of these medications, it just seemed overwhelming and unwieldy. So with the help of my beautiful, wonderful sisters, Kathy and Susie, we compiled a spreadsheet checklist on a clipboard to ensure we were staying on schedule. And me having a curious George, I started researching these medications and found there appeared to be several of them that seemed to overlap on their medication mechanism of action. I started researching and asked the MD at the time about this. He was dismissive in his response and simply stated, "She needs them." I didn't know you could push back or discuss this with the pharmacist. This was back in the late 90s. And I was raised, the doctor had all the answers and trust what he tells you. Due to the dot-com bubble bursting, I was looking at a career change and thought, why not try pharmacy? I would like to get a better understanding of all these medications my mother had been prescribed. Unfortunately, she had already passed by then. However, I thought, well, maybe I could better help my dad, Jim Fitzgerald, Daddy Rabbit, now that he is on several medications. I then enrolled in a pharmacy technician AS program. My tech instructor stressed the importance of belonging to a pharmacy organization. She said to network, network, network. And it would often, and being in an organization would also offer further advanced educational opportunities because she knew how much I strive for knowledge. So in 2003, I attended my first Diablo Society Health System Pharmacist dinner in Danville. The president at the time was Dr. Denise Oman. She introduced me to Dr. Judy Lee, who was the CE chair at the time. Judy introduced me around and asked if I would like to get more involved in the society. She made me feel so welcome, and her enthusiasm about the organization and giving back to the community was contagious. And this energy gave me the courage to look at other avenues of getting more involved. She mentored me as the DSHP education chair for several years before Dr. Barbara Unaka took over and has taken the chapter education opportunities for pharmacy professionals to new heights. I have been honored to be the technician liaison for Diablo for the last 12 years. Giving back to the profession is my passion. And while for other ways to keep involved at state level, I served as secretary for the Technician Division Executive Committee, TDEC, which is now PTEL, with Miss Kathy Daly as the TDAC president. Her passion for the organization and the profession also encouraged me to continue to stay more involved and move to serve as chair for TDAC in 2010 and elected to the 2017 CSHP Board of Directors as the technician representative. And I continue to stay involved to this very day. I love this organization. I have met so many great folks, pharmacists and technicians, over the past years. And I'm looking forward to meeting more great pharmacy professionals over the coming years and hopefully help everyone perform at the top of their license. In closing, there was something I heard during this virtual seminar that has stuck with me. The term, "you're on mute." No, seriously. It was the acronym ASK. Adherence starts with knowledge. And because of the experience with my mom and all of those medications, and by embracing this profession, I have a better appreciation of the importance of why we, my sisters and I, needed to ensure that my mom needed to take those meds at the right times and having a better understanding of the possible side effects. And the importance of my dad taking his medications, "Dad, take your meds," when he's supposed to, and the possible side effects. And that when anyone has a question to speak to your pharmacist, they are the medication expert. The knowledge about adherence is even closer to my heart, so just ask. That adherence starts with knowledge. Thank you again for selecting me to win this prestigious award. I accept this for all those pharmacy technicians who volunteer and give back to this fantastic organization. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Congratulations, Donna.